Alexander Pope has said this thing, a little knowledge is dangerous thing, dive deep or taste not the parent spring. So today we're gonna talk about the latest information talking about the exact date of exam in June 2022. You have watched my last videos where I have explained this thing that it can be a hacking only, a bogus post where they have talked about the dates, but now I'm here to explain it in another way. So we have a second side of the same coin, and let's see what do we have here. You can see this, the Indian Express. See, the Indian Express is not an ordinary newspaper where we can simply question our faith. Indian Express does something researched. Indian Express always publishes something highly researched, and here we have this point. As we can see, NTA to conduct UGC NET 2022 exam in June. This is by UGC chairman. So we all know, we have seen these kind of tweet. We know, we have talked about this thing that it can be a bogus tweet because of the UGC hacking. But my suggestion, my question and my guidance is that, see, let's go and examine the words. While the exact exam date has not been finalized. So even Indian Express says this. They have talked about June. They have said this thing that in the June exam, I'm just going to zoom it. They have said that in this exam, they are going to conduct in June, but still the exact exam date has not been finalized. It means that still there is a chance of change. Now my friends, I am not damn good in maths, but here I'm going to use some common sense, reason and some maths to help you to understand if they are going to conduct the exam in the month of June or not. This video is specially in English language just for my South Indian students. You keep asking me that, sir, record in English so that we can understand. I request you all to subscribe the channel because this is only for you. For the Hindi translation, I will go for another video. Friends, now let's check this thing with the mathematical reference. Here we go for this thing. I have a question. Today I am recording this video. It's 13th April. Now tell me this thing, that let's assume next day on 14th of April, they release the NET forms. So if they release the NET form on 14th of April, which is, I don't think they will be too fast, but let's assume they publish the forms on 14th of April. So my friends, you all know that they take around 1 month for the form filling. So 30 days time will be taken for form filling. I'm simply being very practical. I am recording the video on 13th. This is 14th. Let's assume on 14th they have released the forms. So they will have to give you 30 days. So they will give you 30 days. 14 plus 30. So it's technically 14th of May, around 1 month. Once the window is closed, they take time for processing. So 14th of May, they will take approx 7 days to process these applications, and then they open the correction window. It is a system of UGC NET. There is always a correction window and they give minimum 5 to 7 days. So from 14 to 7 days, the processing, technically it has become 19th May, 14 and 7, 21 May, 21st. So here we have 21st May, and let's assume they give the 7 days correction window, which goes 29th May. So let's assume 29th May we have filled the form, we have completed everything. Now after completion of the form, submitting the applications, going for the correction window and everything, we have 29th May. They take time to announce admit card. What do you think? How much time they will take to announce the admit cards? So let's imagine the fastest one. So maybe in next 10 days, they go for admit cards, which is not easy because they are mixing two exams. But still, let's give some chances to UGC also. So next 10 days, the admit cards are there, 29th of May. So it should be around 8th or 9th June, right? We have crossed the first week of June. Now my friends, take 10 seconds and think. If they have announced admit cards, they will at least give you 15 days to exam or 20 days to exam. The actual standard is 20 days. So let's assume even if they give you only 15 days for your exams, then after the admit cards arrival 8th, 9th, then add 15 more days. So if it's 10, 15 are like 25, 24th June, they will conduct your exam, 24th June. Now, as we know that there are multiple subjects, again they will be going for 2 shift exams. Again 2 shifts. So in 2 shifts, it means they will take around 12 different days, minimum 12 days to conduct exams. So let's assume if they started to 24th, then it will go around 6th of July. In any situation, they cannot conduct your exam in the month of June, or they will have to release the form tomorrow. They will have to cut short the time duration for 15 days. Then they will have to cut short the days for correction window. Then within 5 to 7 days, they will have to give admit card. I am not saying it is impossible. They can do it. But also think this thing that friends, again, 2 different exams are being merged. December 2021, June 2022. And please remember this point, that this is also the time that most of Indian universities are conducting exams for post-graduations. Post-graduation exams which are being conducted in the month of March and April generally announce their result by the end of July. There are people, those who will be waiting for their results to apply and sit for the NET exam. In short, what I want to say, that even if they go for the fastest structure of the exam, it is very much tough that they conduct exam before 15th of July. So my mathematics, my logic tells me this thing, that it's almost impossible to conduct the NET exam before 15th of July. Now, what do you think? You can write in the comments. If you also second to my thought, you also believe this, that whatever I have explained here, whatever I have talked about, the ways I have taken references, everything is immediate, everything is very much practical, rational, then simply write in your comment that you agree to me. And yes, all the students who are watching it in English should make a Hindi translation for your students, for your friends. Share the video with everyone and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.